You ever wonder if someone on the complete other side of the planet just had the exact same weird dream as you? I mean, it seems impossible to know, right? Well, a pretty fascinating project found a way to find out by creating a global dream journal almost by accident. Let's dive in and see what they found. So, the big question is, what does the entire world dream about? And the answer, incredibly, doesn't come from some high-tech sleep lab, but from a place we all go to every single day, Google. You see, for more than 10 years, every time somebody anywhere typed what does it mean to dream about into that little search bar, they were adding an entry into this huge, unintentional public dream journal. Researchers dug into these searches in 7 different languages, all the way from 2009 to 2019. And honestly, the results are pretty mind-blowing. Okay, first up, the really big revelation. You'd think that with all our different cultures, languages, and lives, our dreams would be totally unique. But it turns out, that's not exactly true. Some dreams are incredibly, deeply universal. It's like our subconscious minds are all tuned to the same strange frequency. The first one? Snakes. Yup. Across language after language, culture after culture, year after year, people are waking up and immediately Googling what it means to dream about snakes. It is one of the most consistent, most searched for dream subjects in the entire world. And right up there with snakes is another classic anxiety dream, your teeth falling out. We've all been there, right? The data shows this is another one of those fundamental, universal dreams that we all seem to share. It's a common symbol that just resonates deep inside our collective psyche. But here's where it gets really, really interesting. The data doesn't just show how we're all the same. It also pinpoints the dreams that are uniquely tied to a specific culture. These are like the fascinating fingerprints that our waking world leaves on our sleep. And check this out. Look how specific these are. The query for dreaming about picking mushrooms, that only showed up in the Russian language data. Dreaming about camels was unique to Arabic. Garlic was a Portuguese-only thing. Iguanas were for Spanish speakers. And the fox seems to be a particular obsession for English language dreamers. You know, these aren't just random symbols. They're echoes of culture, folklore, and the world around us. All right, now this might be the single most powerful insight from this whole project. It's this undeniable proof that our dreams are not walled off from reality. In fact, our collective dream world reacts instantly and measurably to major world events. And this chart just illustrates it perfectly. So back in April 2010, when that volcano erupted in Iceland and grounded flights everywhere, searches for dreaming about volcano absolutely exploded. Fast forward a year to March 2011, right after the devastating Tohoku tsunami in Japan, searches for dreaming about tsunami spiked in a huge way. So the takeaway is crystal clear. Our collective anxieties from the waking world literally shape what we all dream about at night. Now, not all dream trends are about these huge dramatic events. The data shows other patterns, too. For instance, interest in dreaming about flying is remarkably stable, just a consistent, straight line over time. But then you have dreams about water or escaping, and you can see a slow but steady increase in searches over that whole decade. So all this data does more than just list what we dream about. We can actually use it to map the connections between our dreams, creating this hidden network, this incredible web of our shared subconscious. So what are these great connectors? Well, no surprise here, our old friends snakes and falling teeth are right at the top, acting as these major bridges between lots of different languages. But other themes pop up a lot too, like dreaming about being pregnant, or about dogs, or about fish. These are the big ideas that really bind our dream worlds together. Let's just use a quick case study to see how this web actually forms. Take the dream of crying. The data shows that back in 2015, this dream was connecting Arabic speakers with Spanish and French speakers. But just a few years later, in 2018, that connection shifted and it started linking Arabic to English and Portuguese instead. It just shows how a single emotion can create this really complex, evolving network across different cultures. And you know, sometimes these connections are incredibly specific. The researchers pointed out this one fascinating example: dreaming about toads. It didn't connect everybody, but it created this unique, recurring link specifically between Portuguese and Spanish speakers in both 2015 and 2017. Just a tiny, shared symbol in the subconscious of 2 different cultures. So cool! In the end, what all this data really shows us is that the quiet, anonymous questions we ask our search engines, Well, they're painting this detailed, complex portrait of our shared inner world. Our digital footprint isn't just a record of what we do, it's a map of who we are when we're asleep. Which really makes you wonder, what's it going to reveal about us next?